Antony to Manchester United looks like it has really hit a very big setback, but the manager of United, Erik ten Hag, is insisting that I need that player at Old Trafford. Deliver him as up in there for you. He orders the board. Looks like United board is pulling out, but the manager is saying, I want the player and bring him to Manchester United. In this episode, we are talking Ethan Laird being offered to Watford on a loan either for you. And then there is Eric Bay, another new interest from Italy. Looks like close to 3 clubs in Italy are interested in signing Eric Bay. And lastly, we are going to talk about Benjamin Sesko either for you. Sesko either for you. His talks have been confirmed by Laurie Whitwell. Laurie Whitwell is a United correspondent for The Athletic UK. Welcome to this channel. This is a channel known as United Matters channel. Second video of the day. One more to go in there for you. Remember, we started late and I have to bring you close to 3 videos at least today to really prepare for tomorrow, where I want to go in for 5 videos for you guys, because lots of stories are really coming in from Manchester United, and you guys have watched the first video of the day as the players of United train hard in preparation for what we call the Atletico Madrid and Rayo Vallecano game. If you remember, the game of Atletico Madrid is going to be played on Saturday in Oslo. That is Norway, and maybe Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will be in the stands for you. And then the game of a team which goes by the names of Rayo Vallecano is going to be played at Old Trafford. It's going to be Erik ten Hag's first game as a United manager in the dugout at a side which goes by the names of Old Trafford. So let's wait and see how that's going to come in for you. And tomorrow I'm bringing you the predicted lineup for all of those games in there for you, because I've really gotten some information about how Erik ten Hag is going to line up in there for you. So smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to our channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. My name, Rokan David, in there as usual. Smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button, comment and share. And if at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to go into the lower right bottom corner, smash the subscription button by smashing and hit the notification bell that enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel. Now let's get into what you guys are in here for, because I know you guys are in here for the news. And secondly, there is something I want to really highlight on. When you see this art, that art you see onto the story, that is the source. Because someone was telling me that, show us the source. I was asking myself, these are tweets that we really get from what these people are really saying in the game of football, especially Sith, Sky Sports, works for Sky Sports. He's a Sky Sports news reporter and presenter, transfer talk in there for you. So that's the guy, and he's telling us that United have no interest in signing Antony from Ajax for the price set by Ajax side or Eredivisie side, which goes by names of Ajax in the for you. This was the first story to come out in the morning in the for you, and we said, all right, let's wait and see how it's going to come out in the for you. Now, even the journalist for Athletic UK that is being briefed and fed in by the club of Manchester United, Laurie Whitwell, has told us that breaking, a move for Antony is being ruled out at this stage by United due to Ajax placing 100 million euros asking price on his head in there for you. So where did this start from in there for you? This is where it started from, when Mark Verwage came ahead and really said, breaking, Ajax have raised the price tag for Antony from 80 million euros to 100 million euros, including bonuses. The Brazilian winger would like to get his dream transferred, but Ajax have no desire to sell another player in there for you. And then we've been having such reports coming in through of a man who goes by the names of Antony. But as things stand, when you hear that, the club of United has made its stand. As the club, they no longer want to go in and really bring in a player who goes by the names of Antony, because Ajax have gone ahead to really tell United that, please get us 100 million euros. That is guaranteed fees plus bonuses or add-ons. That's what Ajax is really going in for, and we're 100% sure that United wants this player, but the but is going to come after this, because there are 2 contradicting statements in the for you. When you look at all these people that we're talking about this deal, like Mark Verwage, Laurie Whitwell, Sith of Sky Sports, they are not the people who broke this story, get? They are not the people who broke this story. And it doesn't really look like United have backed out of this deal 100%. Don't believe that United have backed out of this deal. Reason being, Thiago Fernandes, he works for Goal Brazil. He was the first journalist from Brazil who reported United's interest for Antony, and he really said that United had made a first offer of 50 million euros to a side which goes by names of Ajax in there for you. So, as the other people are really coming in and telling us that United have backed out of this deal, guess what? Theo Fernandez from Brazil is telling us, and he's being briefed by the agent of Antony either for you. He's telling us that Erik ten Hag insists on Antony's trip to Old Trafford. So he really wants Antony at Old Trafford. That's what Erik ten Hag wants. He wants Antony at Old Trafford in there for you. So this is being brought to you by Thiago Fernandez from Gol Brazil. He continued to tell us that United continues to try to advance in negotiation for Antony. The English club increased the offer to Ajax, but the Dutch team plays a hard game. United has already offered more than 60 million euros offered in the first proposal in there for you. He's Theo Fernandez from Brazil, and you know where he works in from. That is Gol Brazil, and he's telling us that United had already made an offer of close to more than 60 million euros to Ajax, but Ajax are really playing a hard game in there for you. But where does this take us? I 100% believe that this deal is going to come to happening, according to me, in there for you, because United need Antony. Antony and his agent are really pushing for this move. You get? Secondly, on Thursday this week, Thursday last week, the agents of Antony were in Manchester to discuss a deal of Antony joining United. If you see an agent or representative of a player like Antony to Old Trafford, that sends you direct message to your brain that this deal is really 60 or 70% or 80% loading. Reason: there is no way an agent will come in and we talk to Manchester United if Ajax has no will to sell. Ajax wants to sell and they're just playing hard. They're just playing it hard on United for you. And secondly, Ajax have already signed in a replacement for a player who goes by the names of Antony, and this player is known as Sesko, and he's also a left-footed winger who plays on the right side of the attacking midfield. So Ajax 100% know that they're going to sell Antony because Antony and his agent are pushing this move to happen in there for you. And remember, way back, even before Lisandro Martinez deal came to materialization, you get, both the agent of Antony and the agent of Lisandro Martinez all stormed the office of the board of Ajax, and told them, please, we want to get out of this club and we want to go to Manchester United. Find all means that you accept the money that's going to be paid to you by Manchester United. And according to Antony, if United is paying close to 70 million euros, you get, he will go in and really say, I want to go to Manchester United, because he knows that this is a golden chance. If at all he doesn't cross to United this season, what happened to David Neres might happen to him this season. Reason being, David Neres was looked at one of the most prospects at Ajax, and really came out and we had a very beautiful season at Ajax in 2021. They expected that in 2021-2022 he's really going to be another player to break out, and they brought in Antony as his replacement. You get, from nowhere, David Neres never lived up to the expectations of the team of Ajax. That's it. And as we speak right about now, Ajax know that, and they can't really block a move of Antony. They know that even if United fails to pay that money, they'll have to agree on a deal with United, according to me, in there for you. And Fabrizio Romano had this to say in there for you. So everyone who's asking me this story was brought to us by Fabrizio Romano. He said, let's see if Ajax will decide to negotiate with United or not. At the moment, there is still no bid. The agents of Antony are pushing since the beginning of July for Ajax to negotiate with United, and known to have these stains of the price. Obviously, the agent is telling a team which goes by names of Ajax that, all right, you first wanted 50 million euros. United said, we are giving you that money. You said, no, now we are wanting 80. You say you wanted 80. United said, we are going to give you close to 70 and 10 million euros of add-ons. Then you are extending it to 100. It's like you're pricing my player or my client out of a move to United. This is where a player like Antony is going to go in and really put in a transfer request. Obviously, Antony will go on and do it. He'll go on and do it. You saw what Lisandro Martinez did. He never trained with them. He backed out of the training and said, I want to go to Manchester United. The pressure emerged onto the team really led to a team which goes by names of Ajax to bow down to United in the for you. Then, if you've gotten close to 80 million euros from United, why don't you let the player go? You get? Even they'll tell the player that, all right, we've really made our efforts and we're having 80 million euros on the table. Now, Ajax is saying they're not selling you. What can we do? You get? And trust me, no team is going to come in there and pay you that amount of money. Trust me, no team is going to come in and pay pay Ajax that amount of money out of Antony, according to me, in their face. So I really believe that this deal is really stagnant, and I don't know who is right or who is wrong, but the fact is, United board, it looks like they've pulled out, and Erik ten Hag is insisting that, please, get me that player, I really want him. But otherwise, you might look at United you might look at it as United is trying really to go in and really you might look at it as United is trying to get out or threaten Ajax, that we are really getting out of the deal, and Ajax will bow down to United. That is also possible in the FA, because United are really good at playing such games in the FA, because getting you close to 70 million euros and you cannot selling Antony, then United will say, all right, we have very many other options, because trust me, there are very many other options that play with a left foot, all inverted wingers playing on the right wing with a left foot. And Antony knows it, that if they don't bow down to United is 70 million euros. Obviously, United will go in and look in for another player. Obviously, they have very many on the market. So, Ajax is on trial again. But all on this, people don't know what really brought this. I've seen very many people coming out and really saying on YouTube that the board is the problem. Why didn't they really sign Antony in May or June? I told people that people forget easily. But let me bring you up to speed, or let me really try to knock your heads back to the right senses of really memorizing well. Antony wants to come to Manchester United. Now, when Erik ten Hag came in at Manchester United and told them that De Jong is available, he told them that before you do any deal, first get me De Jong. So, if you are to blame Erik ten Hag. Don't blame the board, because for them, they did what the manager told them. They negotiated the deal of De Jong up to, I think, up to the first week. I think it was the first week, up to the first week or second, up to the 3rd, 4th of July. And after you saw Motaf, the technical director of United, and the CEO Richard Arnold there, they had agreed everything in person with Barcelona, 75 million euros guaranteed fees and 10 million euros of Frankie de Jong. They returned and went to Ajax. You get? From Ajax, no sooner had they agreed the deal with Barcelona on that day, we heard that United was going to hijack the deal of Tyrell Malacia. So after United agreeing that deal, then we started to bring in players. Tyrell Malacia, Lisandro Martinez, and Eriksson. All those deals came like within a space of a week. That United has really agreed personal terms and everything is done and dusted in there for you. What does that confirm to you? That the first story that was brought out by Samuel Lucas, that the board told them that before you bring me any player to United, get me De Jong. So after United agreeing a deal with Barcelona and De Jong, then they were given green light to go in and really talk to other players like Malacia, and they are here. So let no one tell you that the board is really the problem into these deals. They want to support the manager. They have the money in there for you, and they really believe that they are going to give the manager what he wants. And let me tell you, and let me ashame every person who's really telling that Richard Arnold lied to the people in the pub that United has all the money. And people were doubting that United was going to spend more than 120 million pounds, because rumor had it that they are giving Ten Hag 120 million pounds in the for you. A confirmation to those people that Ten Hag is here to come here and do a job in the chip, which is wrong. When you add with the amount of money that United is spending in million pounds, guys, it's really out or more than 200 million pounds. Sorry, it's beyond that 120 million pounds in the for you. When you look at De Jong, let me convert 75 million euros. You get, that is 62 million pounds. You get Tyrell Malacia, 13 million pounds. That is 78 million pounds. Add on a player who goes by Lisandro Martinez, 46 million pounds spent on him. You get 46 million pounds plus 46 plus 75, that is close to 123 million pounds in there for you. So that means on only the three deals that United has agreed, though that of De Jong has not yet come to happening, United has outspent the budget they told us that Erik ten Hag is having. And guess what? United still wants more players. So do you think, would United go in and really say that we want to spend close to 60 million pounds on Antony if at all they never had more than 120 million pounds? That is a confirmation that United is going to spend more money than what other people are really telling us. So it shows you that just go in there and really see those people, watch them talk. But when they are talking, they are somehow biased. People will say that Rokani is not opposing the Glazers. I don't like the Glazers and what they're doing at the club. But one thing I must credit them about, they've given us money to spend. For the last 10 years, we've spent close to £1 billion. But we've been spending it badly because we never had structures at Manchester United, something that they're working upon right about now because everything is being really put to order. And I'm telling people that you can't build Rome in one day. So let no one lie to you that we are going to spend less than 120 million pounds because on the signings we brought in, even that of De Jong, though it has not yet materialized, but I know it's going to happen, we've spent more than 120 million pounds. Meaning that if at all you go in and bring in Antony at 60, that is going to be 180. There is demo freeze, you get, there is a centre forward, you get. So United is going to spend like 200 million pounds plus this season. Look, watch the space and see how this season is going to end or climax on the 1st of September. Would have spent close to 180 million pounds or 200 million pounds in that for you. So people are there and giving analogies and analytics, you get for you. They are spreading theories of which they have not yet looked down and calculated on how much United has spent onto these deals. Antony to Manchester United is going to happen because the player and the agent want this deal to happen. The agent looks at this deal as one of those deals that are really going to be good for his agent. And by the way, each and every time an agent really gets his client a very good club, it really adds more on his value on approaching other clients onto his company. You get? So when this agent of Antony really makes this deal happen and it trades Antony to Manchester United, very many players in Brazil will be so much wanting to go or sign to his club because to his company because he knows that, all right, he traded Antony to Ajax, from Ajax to Manchester United, meaning that if at all I'm with him, I'm in the right hands. So the agent is working tooth and nail to see that this deal really comes to happen, and so we are waiting to see how that is going to go in and go in the face. Smash the like button, comment and share, and if at all you're watching for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now let's go to this story. Benjamin Sesko in there for you. Now we had a story at first coming in from, is it Slovenia? Let me see. Where does this guy coming from? Sesko. He's Slovenian, so he comes in from Slovenia. Now, we had a story coming in from Rob Viskovskic and Sport Club Slovenia, reporting to us that United have shown a great interest in Benjamin Sesko. Sesko's agent held a meeting with RB Salzburg sporting director today to discuss a transfer. Salzburg want less than 30 million euros in there for you. So that is a story that first came out in there for you, and people were saying, all right, coming in from Slovenia, all right, we are not really agreeing to him. We are waiting for a credible source, the correspondent of United, to come in and really let us know that the talks have really started there for you. Guess what? Lolly Whitwell, as usual, has come out and told us that United has held talks over Benjamin Sesko, the 19-year-old striker at Red Bull Salzburg, who scored against Liverpool on Wednesday, put a transfer. But a transfer is seen as complicated because the Australians don't want to sell in there for you. So you now know where United is. We are looking for a striker. Remember, a story came in yesterday that even when Ronaldo stays at United, Erik ten Hag wants another centre forward at United because he believes that this is going to be the last season of Ronaldo if at all he stays, and he wants to have another player to integrate him early enough into this team to prepare for next season when Ronaldo is out. So Get it from me. United are needing another player to come in and play as a centre forward at United in the for you. So talks have been held. Those of Benjamin Sesko from RB Salzburg to Manchester United. 30 million euros is something easy for United to go in and pay. I know they'll pay 30 million euros and they'll put on add-ons that will really put this deal north to 50 million euros, according to me. And trust me, when United wants a player like him, obviously the player would like to come, because this time around we are not having Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as our manager, because in 2020 January we missed out on Erling Haaland and Jude Bellingham. Reason being, we never had a coach who was good at developing young talent. But Benjamin Sesko will see this as the very good chance to come in and really mature and really be improved and nurtured under a manager who is well proven on really grooming young talent. That is Erik ten Hag in there for you. So right now United is really doing all what it takes to bring in a player who goes by names of Sesko, but it's said that they are playing a hard game. They are playing a hard game and they don't want to sell this player in there for you. And I said to it, when Fabrizio Romano came out and really said that there are talks and United are interested in this player, the club of our Red Bull Salzburg went up and really said that they want 300 million euros plus a player who goes by names of Bruno Fernandes. Obviously, that was a joke either for you, but they know that this player is going to be sold. And by the way, they're a selling club. They're a selling club. If you sold Erling Haaland to Borussia Dortmund at 17 million pounds. 17 million pounds is like let me check in here and see. 17 million pounds 20 million euros. They got 20 million euros out of Erling Haaland, and Erling Haaland looked a far better prospect than Sesko in there for you. So 100% believe that United is going to go in and really get in this player, because 30 million euros just a bargain. They can really go ahead and really extend. They can put add-ons that will put the deal to 50 million euros. But you remember, even when Antony Martial came in at Manchester United, they really paid close to 30 million pounds up front, and the 55 were coming in as add-ons. When United goes to the Champions League, when we win a league, when we win a trophy in there for you, when Martial scores 10 plus goals into there for you, they go ahead to pay like that in there for you. They even put a clause that if at all he really wins a Ballon d'Or, of which I really believe that for Benjamin Sesko, it's really so much ideal to put it in, according to me. So let's wait and see in there for you when United is going to get this deal done and dusted of Benjamin Sesko. But the interest is in there for United. But remember, yesterday, this lad played against Liverpool as Red Bull Salzburg beat Liverpool one goal to nil. And guess who was on target? It was this 19-year-old striker at Red Bull Salzburg. So just know this lad is talented. I saw him. He's really good. He has the height. And secondly, he gives us something different from Antony Martial. He's a tower of a lad. He's a towering lad. And he has good aerial presence. So with the likes of Malacia, with their perfect crosses, Luke Shaw, and if at all Demafris comes in and Diego Dello playing off the left and right fullbacks left and right fullbacks respectively, he will get in those goals. And with the Eriksson coming in through, remember, he has a statistic that ever since he came in the Premier League, since 2013, no player in the Premier League has put up more assists in set pieces than him. He has created 26 assists from set pieces. Leave alone his goals he has scored in the free kicks, but I'm talking about set pieces, free kicks, corners in there for you. So I think Benjamin Sesko will be a bargain in there for you, and let's wait and see where this deal is going to happen in there for you. But sorry, where this deal is going to end. But put an eye onto this deal. Benjamin Sesko to United. Put your eye onto this guy. You never know. He will be coming to United in there for you, because he's really good in there for you. Now, Laird Whitwell, in our last story of the day, sorry, no, this is our second last story of the day, but the last story on into this episode, has come out and told us that Watford have opened talks with Manchester United over signing Ethan Laird on loan. Young right back did well on tour, but needs regular minutes in there for you. Roma plus AC Milan interested in Eric Bailly. So we are having two stories in one. Let's first talk about Ethan Laird. Ajax were interested in Ethan Laird, and I think United believe that that's not the best place to take in a player of United on loan. The only way you can give him to a league outside the English or the Britain or the English Premier League or Championship is when you're selling this player off, because most of the players they've loaned outside the English Premier League or the Championship have come out and United and flopped. You know, look at Andreas Pereira. He was loaned outside in Spain, played well for Valencia, came in at United. He didn't hit the ground running on his return. So United, I've seen it at Amad Diallo. We loaned him in United loaned him at Rangers. He never played very well amid scoring his first goal on his debut in there for you. So I 100% believe that United have now known that Antony Laird is one of those players from the academy that is good at playing right back. Obviously, it's better than Aaron Wan-Bissaka, according to me. And they really believe that they should really go ahead and extend his contract from 1 year left to some other good years and loan him at Watford to go in and really get enough playing time in the EU. Remember, he was playing for Bournemouth, but he never played lots of games for Bournemouth because Bournemouth signed him from loan from Swansea, where he really played lots of games in the EU. But United, I think I back them on that. All the players we are loaning, let us loan them in the Premier League and the Championship, like we did on James Garner, and James Garner is really giving us results. Like we did on a player who goes by the names of which player? On which other player? You saw Mengi in Birmingham. Alvaro Fernandez has gone to Preston North End. This other player. Sorry about that. I'm trying to forget the name. Hani Bome Jabli, he's going to be loaned to Birmingham City. So if at all we get in another player into the Championship like Antony Laird to go in and play at Watford, it's going to be good in the for you. By the way, he really impressed, and I know he's going to get some minutes as United plays into the game of football. Either not of Atletico Madrid. I know you'll get some minutes in the game of Roy Volcano at Old Trafford. I know you'll get some minutes in the for you. Then Roma and AC Milan interested in Eric Bay. Obviously, another Italian suitor interested into Eric Bay. After Kalidou Koulibaly left Napoli, he was linked to Napoli. Now, we are seeing Roma was the next club to be linked to Eric Bay, that Jose Mourinho really needs him. Remember, it's Jose Mourinho who signed this player from Villarreal to Manchester United in there for you. And then AC Milan is now the third team going in for Eric Bay. This is good news for United because 3 teams wanting a player. Obviously, he can't leave at a price less than £20 million. You get? So this is good for United because we need to start to move out players. As we moved on, Andreas Pereira, Dean Henderson, which other player? Alvaro Fernandez. We want to see other players move on loan, either for you selling and loan them, because I really believe that Erik ten Hag is handling an over-boosted squad. It's so much big. It's big. I think it's better to see to it that these players are really loaned and others sold. So Eric Bay, if at all Eric Bay brings in 20 million pounds, we've already had 10 from Fulham of Andreas Pereira. Then we are having another money to get Aaron Wan-Bissaka. We can get like 30. That means we'll be having like 50 million pounds now. Then which other player are we going to sell? Teles, negotiating a move to go back to FC Porto. If they get us like 10, that is like 70 million pounds. I really believe that in the sales we are going to make, we can collect 70 or 60 million pounds. Between 60 and 70 million pounds. I think that will be a very good market for us to sell because the outgoings are really been slow, but the incomings we brought in 3 so far, and we believe that the transfer to me is like 5%. Sorry, 5 out of 10. That's my rating for this transfer in the for you. But let's wait and see where Eric Bay is really going to go, because it's hard for him to really be a 5th choice centre back at United, because in the rating it looks like Erik ten Hag sees Rafael Varane as his first ranking, Harry Maguire second, Lisandro third, Lindelof fourth, and a player who goes by the names of Eric Bay 5th in the for you. So rumor has it that all news coming in from the club indicates that Eric Bay is here to fight for his club to fight for his position at Manchester United, something that we believe is going to be hard. But he's impressing, but I don't think whether the manager will say that he wants to stay with him. The only reason I will believe that the manager will come in and say, all right, I want to keep Eric Bay, is because Varane, Lisandro Martinez are injury-prone players. Expect Lisandro Martinez to get an injury this season and we miss out on like 10 games in there for you, and expect Rafael Varane to really get an injury, even Eric Bay to get an injury. So it's better to keep him around, however much is injury-prone, to come in and really add up in some games when these other players are really going to be injured. And the best way to see to it that like of Lisandro Martins and Rafael Varane don't really get injuries, you have to play them reservingly, according to me. So I think keeping him around won't be bad, according to how we are really going to play. But it depends on the decision of the manager, because we're here to back the manager. So Erik ten Hag, it's all in your hands to see whether Eric Bay is kept in here to this club. So guys, thank you very much for watching in. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're totally watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in on a daily. Smash the like button, guys. Let's have close to 200 likes on this video, because you guys are really going to do it, and I trust in you. So your reactions are welcome to the Antony saga at United, because because Ten Hag is saying, I'm insisting on the player. The board of United saying no either for you. Something that we believe that it's just a pressure point being applied onto Ajax to see to it that United is going to pull out, and they'll tell United, all right, the player wants to go, then how much are you getting us? So United just wants to put out a story like this to really get Ajax back into the good mode of negotiating and really narrow down to the levels they want. Like 70 million euros, that's a bargain for Antony in there for you. Then tell me about you think Benjamin Sesko in there for you. Talks confirmed. Benjamin Sesko to United. Talks confirmed, but the team, Salzburg, is really playing hardball. But you have to know that Salzburg is a selling team. Their main job is to go in, fetch talent, bring it to the world market, and they get money out of that. Because we look at Benjamin Sesko, he was bought, I think, at is it 5 million euros from a side which goes by the names of Slovenia in there for you. So if at all they sell him at 30 million euros and they put in add-ons that will amount to 50 million euros, what a benefit from a player like that. Obviously, you are getting 25 million euros profit immediately. Then when he really performs well, you're going to get that money. So I really believe that it's a bargain for him, and I really believe that he also wants to come to Manchester United, because I think he's ready to play at United. Then Erik ten Hag, what do you think about Eric Bay? Should he let Eric Bay out or stay in there for you? So those were the stories we have been working out in this channel, which goes by the name of United Matters channel. Rokan David is my name. I'm coming back with our last story of the day. I'm out for now. See you later. Thank you guys for watching. You're really amazing. I'm out.